Saya rasa ada ramai orang kadang-kadang dia tak ada idea kan apa dia nak buat dengan hidup dia. So saya nak try benda baru. So just give a shot. Why not setiap hari, mulai hari ni saya akan record apa saya buat setiap hari. Lifestyle champion. Jadi mungkin kau ada idea sikit apa nak buat dengan hidup kau. Ni lifestyle minority man guys. Okay, so hari ni kita akan training gym dengan saya punya coach. Nanti korang boleh dengar lah conversation, mungkin boleh belajar sikit buat gym. Okay, so saya sekarang saya punya rutin gym weight training 4 ke 5 sesi lah satu hari. Macam pagi naik kuda, nanti kita buat ni vlog naik kuda. Tadi kuda ni apa, gosok gigi, rugi lah tak record. Nanti lah next time. Gosok gigi makan modal kan. Gigi pun nak kena gosok. Okay, so tak ramai orang yang kita mahukan. Sekarang pukul ni guys, untuk makluman korang yang tengok sekarang pukul 3. Pukul 3 ni elok, dia clear, kita boleh tapau. If you don't mind, can you put here? Ni coach saya Rahul. Nanti sambil tu kita berbual lah.
Macam mana?
Okay, so kenapa saya suka ada coach? Pertama, supaya boleh guide lah. Dan saya punya kriteria coach tu, sebab teori ni semua orang boleh ajar kan. Cuma macam coach saya ni, kalau kita tengok dia punya fizik tu, dia sendiri ada experience train dia punya diri dia sendiri, fizik dia sendiri. Jadi selain daripada ajar teknik dan teori, dia juga boleh share macam mana mindset, macam mana dia lawan diri dia. Itu yang mahal tau. Faham tak? Itu yang mahal. I have one question. Why? This is my observation lah. Actually not to judge people. So now I'm training with you almost 2 years, right? So I can see my progress to my body, my strength, and all these years I see people every day come to the gym but nothing happened to them. Why this is happening?
Okay. Remember the other day I was telling you about the consistency. Like everybody, when you open the social media or people talk about the consistency, how important it is to be consistent. The reason is you can be consistent, you can come year in, year out, day in, day out. But if you don't know a program, what you're following the program, basically if you do not have the action plan, if I'm going Monday, what am I supposed to do? And after you have a program, a lot of people, they don't track their lift. Let's say you did today 30 kg each side for 8 reps. And if you don't track your lift, how would you know the next week what weight you're gonna choose, how you're gonna progress? Because this is all about progressing overload. So keeping a note of your lift, having a proper program, and then you follow that, plus with the consistency, then you see the results. If you just be consistent, come every day, come here and then do some prayers and go back, it's nothing you're gonna be always the same. Initially you will see some results, but after that you just stagnate and you will stop seeing the results. The main reason is this: most people, they do not have a proper concrete program. They do not know what they did last week. They just come, they feel, today I feel like doing chest, or today I feel like doing shoulder, and they just start doing it. So that's the main one. Is also in my observation, that's the most people without a program and without tracking their leg.
So consistent is not enough.
It's not the key. Consistency is not the key.
So
Especially when it comes to this.
So same goes to life lah.
Same goes to life. Everything is
when we do something consistent but nothing happen.
correct.
So we need to sit down and think and maybe learn new thing.
Correct. Correct.
and improve something, right?
Mainly to have an action plan, the plan that you can see that what you're gonna do today, even though if it's life or business or anything, right? When you do business, you definitely have at least a plan in your head. Maybe if you don't write it down, you have a vision in your head. So same goes to this, the fitness also same. I also see the same thing. People are coming 8 years, 9 years, but they think that they have results, but could have been better if they have a proper plan and proper, like, if they track their lifts, especially the key lift, main compound lift, pull-ups and these, if you know, so then you progress from there. It's actually not difficult, it's not rocket science, it's very simple and easy thing. But most people, they don't do that. So that's why that's one of the main reasons. That's one of the many reasons. That's one of the main reasons I see. Then probably the food intake. A lot of them, maybe they are forever bulking, or some people have ab anxiety. If once they get lean, they don't want to lose the ab anymore.
Oh,
So if because the problem is that if you are in too low body fat, then you do not have enough energy to push the workout, and then you can't push the workout. If you can't get strong, you can't build muscle. Then
Okay.
they stagnate the same place right there.
yeah.
So that's few factors. Yeah.
Okay. Now I understand. Maksudnya tak cukup guys, konsisten tak cukup. Dia kena ada knowledge lah dalam apa kita buat. Okay.
Go push with your chest. Come on. Nice one. Good 2. 3. Push. 4. Give me one more. Give me one more. Push. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. A bit of. All yours. Push. All yours. 6. Come on. 2 more. All yours. Good. Up. Nice. Good.
What do you think? Why men should go for weightlifting? This is weightlifting, right? We call it
Yeah, this is anything to get
strength training lah, strength.
training.
Why?
I mean, you see nowadays, like, a lot of people, they are struggling with, young men especially, they are struggling with so many things. I wouldn't say necessarily everybody must do weightlifting, but I say if as a young man or as a man, you should be doing some sort of sport. Basically, like, if you're doing a combat sport or weightlifting or any sort of sport which requires you to be disciplined and put the hard work. So once you practice that, so life later on gets easier. If you talk about how this kind of thing can transaction to the normal life, how this thing can carry over to the normal life, it's the same work ethic. Whatever work ethic you are putting on the weightlifting or the whatever you call it in sports, the same thing goes to becoming a successful man in a other field or in a life. The same work ethic. So if you doing consistently, if you have some muscle and you have built some muscle, so it automatically shows there are some trait about you. Is that okay? This guy is very disciplined. This guy probably eats well, and very serious about his weight training and this. So yeah, the thing is that the question you asked, why one should do the weightlifting?
Yeah, why? Purposely,
But
not
it's-
sport lah. Weightlifting, why? Because last time,
Okay, in what context you are asking actually? Like because I don't know.
As
Because
a
it's not
human,
very necessary.
okay.
It's not something that if you do not enjoy, but the question is here, you should be doing something.
okay.
Anything related which you can be consistent. If you're doing a weightlifting,
Why you choose weightlifting?
in my case, and
Yeah.
everything, okay, for me it was very simple. Like, I did not choose. I just go because as a young man, like, as a young boy, I start doing some weights and all something. And actually, to be honest with you, I like that pain, when you push the workout and you're pushing the weight and everything and all. So initially I don't understand, like, what is gonna do to me. So when I keep on doing and I see some results, so those results motivates you, then you wanna do it. And then initially maybe the wrong reason, I'm weightlifting for the wrong reasons. So later on, now if you ask me, now this is very therapeutic for me. Like, I feel like, every time I do the weightlifting and all something, it kinds of a meditation for me. It keeps me away from all the whatever normal stress and all something. So it's 1 hour, 1.5 hours, like, what I'm putting in. And the thing is, it automatically it makes me slightly better human being. Why? If I'm doing a training myself, and if I'm serious about my weightlifting or the weight training, then I require to eat good. I require to sleep well. So that being said, I have to say no to a lot of time if my friends are going out, drinking, doing this, all those things, which is not very right thing to do. So I'm automatically, because of this thing, I'm saying no to a lot of things. But there is a catch, bro. There is a catch that some people are genetically very blessed. And I feel very, not to say sad, I feel in a way that when you achieve something without
Work hard.
a lot of pain, so you don't value that thing.
Yeah.
And you don't have to, some people, you don't have to diet. You can naturally can be very lean.
Yeah.
You can just eat and build muscle. So now you don't know the pain, the process, the process, the pain. So when you don't know the pain, you don't have a value. So you lose. In my case, I did not get it very easy. I had to work really hard. So when I have to work really hard, so there is a lot of pain. So now I always very careful about whatever I do. So it makes me a better person. I would say this makes me a better person.
So berapa lama training?
I've been doing this, it's been close to 10 years, going
10
to be
years.
10 years soon, regularly, I've been doing it. No, now I want to ask you, ever since you start doing this weightlifting, how do you feel? How do you feel, what changed? Because you are a growing up sportsman and all something, so
Yeah.
this is new for you, doing a weight training, muscle building.
First, now I can understand the pleasure in the pain, bro.
Okay.
Especially when we do the heavy one and the last set and last rack. Okay, so I feel the pain, but I can feel addictive to it, bro.
You're looking forward for next session.
Yeah.
You wanna feel the same feeling.
Yeah.
So you feel like as if you are conquering something.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
day you have to conquer some
Yes.
new weights and all. And do you feel sometimes doing this also makes you humble, because this is unlimited weight? You can't be that strong. That also makes you humble. That
Yeah.
in a way
Yeah.
you feel that way also.
Yeah, and I can feel more positive. Bro, you train me for now 2 years, right? So what do you think, bro? Maybe you can tell the audience how is my attitude in the training. What do you think?
Okay.
Because you train a lot of
Correct,
people, right?
Correct. The thing is that a lot of people, when they get a personal trainer, they automatically think that, okay, I have a personal trainer now, I'm supposed to get result. But in reality, most personal trainer, most coaches, we are just a ways. It's like a ways you're putting on your, if you wanna go somewhere, you put a ways, you still have to drive. The thing is, I'm showing you the way, but you have to drive it yourself. So once, if you are a serious coach that you really want to make some difference in your client's physique or in his life and all something, which most coaches are, then you're always looking for sort of trainees that who are serious about it. Let's say there are a lot of times we get a client that I really want to see some results in him or her, but they are not following the things as per plan. So that frustrates. So in your case, what's the most I like the thing about you, your work ethic and your attitude is that you don't think too much. You don't make things complicated. You hired me and you think that, okay, you know what? I have hired him because probably he knows about that stuff and he's asking me to do this, and I need to follow. If I cannot follow 100%, at least I should follow 70 to 80%. I can say you did not follow 100%, but I can guarantee that you have followed 70 to 80%. At least for one good year, you followed that.
Yeah.
That's why having a lot of people talk about after 30, slowly you start reducing your test levels and that the results are slower. Yeah, that's true. But I feel that is a very limited mindset. If you already believe in your head that, you know, I'm old enough, I can't do the thing, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
In your case, I don't see that. In your case, you know, just fuck it, I will make
Yeah.
it happen.
Nothing
That's
impossible.
the most. That's why I love to work with you also, like, you know, because you need somebody who follows, has the same passion and willing to do this. This is the really good quality, like, you know, about you, and that's why you're seeing the result.
Okay, thank you. Faham?
Breathe with it. Slightly up. Atas sikit. Stretch. 2, 3. Your wrist. Don't twist your wrist.
Terlalu serius sangat.
Usually, why you like you have many followers in secret group and normal, like, you know, a lot of guys follow you. Why you advise them about this? Like, you know, why exactly you advise them? Get a do weight training and this. Why you advise usually? I always see, like, you know, you advise, but what is your main motive to advise young guys this?
Because I can feel the positive thing happen to me as a person. So that's why automatically I want to other people to feel the same lah. Okay. Because last time, yes, sometimes there are, like you said, people who genetically blessed, right? And maybe success in life without any exercise. Imagine, without this exercise, you already good, right? Imagine how if, yeah,
You put the work.
Yeah.
How better you can be.
yeah, you can be a lot more better.
Correct.
You know?
So that's why you, like, always tell a young guys to at least do the
Yeah,
weight training.
and many things lah now, because first now we see the modern lifestyle. So men already being separate with the physical activity, right? Maybe work, just sit at the computer, blah blah blah. If some people in the village is okay lah, you know, go into
There
the
are a lot of movement,
masuk kebun,
yeah.
right? Take this one.
A lot of activities.
Yeah, a lot of
Correct.
physical activity.
And
So
food wise also.
yeah,
Okay.
automatically when they are doing the physical activity, so endorphin, right?
Yeah.
Feel good, more positive in life. So especially in the city, bro, with the food lifestyle. So we can see the society based on what we see in the social media, bro, because that's what we are, you know, as a whole community. Now what happened to the modern world? So when we see young men crying and record the video crying, you know, and many soft thing they do in life. So I feel, why not I empower the men like that, the boys especially. So that's why lah. You understand?
Understand. So for now, right, like since you have many young guys followers, so I'm sure ever since you doing all this physical activity and weight training, a lot of them, they are following you and everything like that. So this one, from your own experience of 2 years of training and all something, what is the main thing you learn, or you can, like, you know, tell a young guys that very simple in one word, that, like, you know, what is for you, you thought is a key? What was the key that you build this muscle and everything and all something, you feel good? If you just have to say in one word, like, you know, let's say a lot of people say consistent, just be consistent. To the consistency part, I feel like, you know, it's a bit bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I feel that this is not.
For me, since I am more serious into this training, right? For me, it's about self-control, bro. Because a lot of time I feel don't want to go to the gym, bro. Right? because I'm a businessman.
Correct.
And without doing nothing also, I have a good life,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
To push myself, show up every day to do this hard thing, I think that one is not many people can do, bro.
So basically, you are saying it makes you mentally more strong.
Yeah, I can.
Even though you're busy, you don't wanna go, you are tired, but
Yeah.
you're still coming.
Yeah.
So that makes you mentally
Man,
more.
yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, whatever
Regardless
I
of what
feel-
you
yeah.
feel, you still do that.
Yeah, whatever thing happen in my life, emotion or what,
Correct.
I still show up and do what I
So
need to do.
indirectly, committing to this kind of thing also makes you a better man, lah.
Yeah,
This is
of course.
the key.
Because
okay.
many people want to improve in their life, but they don't have any specific ritual or routine to train themselves. Let's say, you have problem to execute thing. Okay, so many people just find a book how to execute thing. Okay, that's one thing. So I think people need something they do repeatedly, so that one become the training, bro. You understand?
Understand. So basically, those rituals can be good habits.
Yeah,
that build
you
those
need to do
good habits.
something that can. Okay, let's say you want to be a salesman. Okay, so many people when they don't know how to sell, first what they do, they read the book how to sell. So after they read the book, so what did they do to improve themselves? What is the routine? The training. What is the training? Nothing. So the training is you need to see more people. You need to get more rejected.
Correct.
So that's the way you learn and train yourself. Same goes to this one, bro. This is some routine to train yourself mentally and physically.
Correct.
So you need to have something.
Especially what I see, like, a lot of time, right? Let's say a lot of young guys, like, when they're working somewhere, let's say you are in sales or any corporate world you are working or something, the huge impact, because I notice my own self, so I believe that other people can also carry over this fitness to their normal, their profession, whatever they are doing, is once you build a relatively nice physique, you look sharp. So last time also we were discussing, right? Like, if you are in a sales, let's say you are in sales or something, your job is to sell. So if you have your physique on point,
Yeah,
and you
good
look
shape,
sharp,
good shape.
you are in a good shape, and then you present whatever sale you're supposed to do. Even though the person don't buy from you, but somehow the people always remember the sharp people.
Yeah.
So maybe today did not buy.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, let's say if there is some opportunity or maybe friends wants to buy or something, the person will always recommend this person because he remembers you.
Yeah.
So also it's a good point that even though regardless whatever you're doing, job you're doing in your life, fitness always going to help you.
Yeah, and easy to get attention,
Correct.
bro. Because so this is rare, bro. Now
is- yeah.
in the modern world, we can see maybe 100 men,
Yeah.
maybe 5 of them or 10 of them in a good shape.
Correct.
The minority one.
Yeah.
So when you become the minority, it's easy to you to get attention.
There is one saying in they call it, where's the attention goes, money flows.
Yeah.
So basically, if you are attractive person and all something, so in a way that you can attract the money also at the
So
same
like
time.
this, bro, simple. Whoever want to get, attention, or you need something in your life, you need to be outstanding. First, just go to the gym, bro.
Yeah. That's at least the minimum you can do is in
Yeah.
your hand. You can do it at the park. You don't have to have a gym.
Yeah.
You can just do body weight
Yeah,
stuff.
whatever.
Because that's the easy thing to
Yeah.
win.
Just go for exercise.
Okay.
And for me, I think weight training, bro. Because when do body weight, you cannot go beyond, right?
There is bit
Yeah.
limitation, but yeah.
Before this, I already tried anything, blah 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 blah. So when I go weightlifting, I can see different. Berapa?
Okay. Last one, Try to go low, little bit more lower. Good. Do you find like our diet when I ask you to eat, is it challenging for you?
No.
Like certain
Okay.
things and all something because I ask you to eat certain way.
Yeah.
Sometimes usually I don't tell you to eat like boiled chicken or that sort of stuff and all something. I still ask you to have like whatever is your favorite things and all, but just minimize the oil and maybe deep fried stuff. Eat more. So do you find difficult to follow the diet because a lot of people that they have this complaint that a lot of time they cannot stick because of the diet. How difficult you find the diet part?
Oh, this one okay. For me, not difficult lah. Okay.
So do you think that in order for you to build muscle, you have seen yourself because you can tell about your own self, right? Like last time how do you look and in terms of muscle, and then now, do you think that following a diet is very difficult task? Like eating certain way is a very difficult task.
No, because I'm not the eating person, bro.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay. So you are not like fussy in terms of like you don't have taste bud or something.
Yeah.
As long as food is there, you eat.
Yeah.
So in your case, maybe it's a bit different because a lot of people has this thing that they can't stick to the diet.
Oh.
And a lot of time because probably they are following something maybe unrealistic diet or maybe when you have to say diet, I'm on this diet or this diet, I automatically know this is not lifestyle. You have to just eat. Like you have to just eat. The food supposed to be no-brainer.
Okay.
If you have to think about your breakfast, what I'm gonna eat for breakfast, and what I'm gonna eat for my lunch, what I'm gonna eat for my dinner. No,
Okay.
you're still very far away from
The one is something wrong somewhere lah.
Somewhere.
So diet is we already know what to eat. The same
yeah.
thing every single day, right?
Or doesn't have to be very same thing, but somewhat similar sort of thing.
Okay. Let's say you.
Let's say for me, like it's been like 5 years, 5 to 7 years, and morning breakfast is like either just a protein shake with banana or something like that, or just protein shake depending on how I feel, or 10 eggs, which is like maybe 6 to 7 egg white and rest whole egg. No brainer. I just know this is what I'm going to eat, and the same goes to the
Lunch.
my lunch, some rice, vegetable, and some sort of chicken. Same goes to dinner. Maybe I can. I like to have some red meat, maybe some rice, and then some veggie. Simple. And then in between maybe protein shakes here and there or something. And not too super clean also because the most people are not joining a competition
Yeah.
or having some sort of like those goals that like I get amazed when normal people they are not competing or they do not in terms of sports and also they don't have any competition but they are trying to eat like really super
Athlete.
duper
Like
clean.
athlete.
And then they can't sustain. You can still sustain a natural body by eating out as long as you know like what is the protein looks like, what sort of protein is good for you, what is bad. Let's say if you're going a mama what to choose, you should be able to know like what is the best thing for you in mama. A lot of people say that since I'm sitting in a mama so it's okay, I just order roti chane or Maggi goreng or this kind of stuff. You can still sit in mama, you can still eat like maybe the chicken curry, like chicken, don't have to eat so much of pork, just eat the chicken with some veggie and some bit of rice or maybe dosa with chicken tandoori. You can still have a maintain
Yeah.
good physique. But that's one thing about the diet, I realized that. But you have no problem with the diet.
No problem.
Good. So I'm expecting more results from you. Eh?
Yeah. So now because
I can see now.
Yeah.
Now it's getting better a little bit.
actually first year Rahul ajar, Rahul not too heavy with the food, right? You just told me, okay, just whack the protein, blah blah blah, so and train hard. So then siapa yang perasan fizik tu macam bulk sikit kan? Bulk.
Yeah. Because
Bulking.
I don't know. This is because for me, I like science, but at the same time, bit of science, bit of bro science, bit of experience, then you mix together. That's my style. Okay, that everybody has a different style. But I believe if somebody who's training a first year, okay, this is you never touched the weight, and this is your first year, and you are serious about it. I always tell people is eat your protein, whack your food. I don't give a fuck. Like you just eat. Even though if you can get slightly higher in body fat percentage, it's okay because that works like a steroid for a natural lifter. The first year of training, the one crazy bulk is much needed. But then after that, you have to hold your horses. After that, you have to be
Because
careful.
that is the building phase, huh?
Correct. And that time, everything is optimal and it works exactly like a steroid. So that's why I was not like,
The first year,
yeah.
Macam ni guys, selalu training. Sambil-sambil training, berbual, belajar, dapat knowledge.
Warm up all the way down, all the way down. Lagi 3. Control. Don't move your body, your head stabilize. Keep your core tight.
Kepala move ah? Huh? Why ah? I have that habit ah. Why ah? That's why after training sometimes let's say okay we train back. Suddenly balik shit, what happened to my neck?
Because you're training your neck most of the time.
Sometimes I feel why the hell I'm doing this one? This thing, why? Very heavy, right? Why not just lepak mama?
No pain,
sangat.
just eat.
Yeah. And whoever train, they will know. Train and suddenly injured here, injured, right?
Yeah.
If you sit and
No pain.
roti telur, no pain.
No pain. Just one day suddenly die.
That's one ethic lah, right?
Which guy go?
This one. After this you train here, huh? Macam dia Rahul ni dia pas dalam proses tu dia training lah. Today now my program is what?
Okay, now is what we are doing in
4 sessions per week.
4 sessions. So last time we did upper, lower. So we have reduced a lower, 1 session for lower, just like for a while, because of certain things need to be. I feel that the recovery wise and all something is probably you have other work stress outside, maybe sometimes not sleeping enough and all something. And then I feel having 2 sessions of leg for you right now, I'm seeing that the recovery is a bit slow. So that's why I reduced the 1 low body day and add something, the legging muscles that which I personally think I want, those muscles to be more. I'm putting more emphasis on, let's say upper chest, your upper back, and shoulder.
Upper back?
Extra work.
Here.
Yeah. Upper back.
Can see now.
I can see it. Yeah. So these are the things from the 4 session. So this is what we are doing.
For some people they have some advantage lah. Maybe someone the upper body quite good, then adjust the program, then focus on the lower
So
body.
basically, you can actually programming is many types of programming, right? So let's say if you want you think that you have a lagging muscle that maybe let's say your shoulder, or you have upper back, or your upper chest is your lagging muscle. You cannot specialize in all the muscle in one time. So what you have to do, one time you have to create the mesocycle, the cycle that where you emphasize, let's say, upper chest. You do more exercise in a program, you put more exercise for upper chest. Then after that, as you be a little bit happy, take that thing out, then you recycle, then maybe other muscle, whatever muscle you want to put on top. Because you cannot put all the muscle. So the reason you cannot put, then the volume will be much higher. So if I have to bring your upper chest and shoulder and your legs together at the same time, then I have to have a lot of volume in it. And then too much of volume, then you might not recover from the volume.
Okay.
So the volume and intensity, you need to play around the volume and intensity so you can
That one
recover.
experience lah.
So you can recover from, so then you feel better and you improve. Okay.
Last
This one last. Okay, need to change it.
Esok ada perjumpaan secret group tau. Ni hari Jumaat ni kita rekod ni. Esok perjumpaan secret group. Pada yang dah daftar jumpa esok. InsyaAllah esok kita akan belajar benda-benda digital. Dalam tandas, nak ikut tak? Jom boleh. Macam ni lah live kan. Training dalam sejam setengah, 2 jam. Lepas tu habis. Lepas tu balik santai. Katakan kerja-kerja sikit. Malam rest. So esok repeat the same thing every single day. Melawan.
On yours. Control tight. Up. Right.
What? One more time. Huh?
So how's your experience so far training?
Seriously lah.
But I think you have also trained in the past. You have online coach. I think so. You had last time online coach.
Yeah.
Maybe 1-2 coach you had. So what is your serious experience training?
Honestly, you are very professional, good. I like bro. And we also have chemistry, you know. Like a brother.
Okay.
And
no. That's out of context. In terms of
training good.
only training.
Good.
What's the difference?
I learn a lot of things. Because you have your personal experience with your previous client or your client now, and your experience from
training my own self.
Yeah. Because there's many trainer lah, right? But I prefer the top 1% because because I'm a top 1% lah, champion. And let's say one trainer, he know how to train people. Definitely he can train people become better. But one thing his lack is how to transfer the mindset, because he don't have that experience.
Correct.
You know,
The convincing power that, like, you know, how to make understand the whole concept.
Yeah, because
Okay.
when you can push your own self, you can tell people how to do it, the tricks and hacks.
The small details.
Yeah, our mindset, blah 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 blah. You know.
So whenever I tell you about, like, you know, okay, like lately I'm telling you about the keep on stretching and this new research is talking about this. How do you feel about that? Do you think about it like or you just follow? You think, okay, this is, like, you know, he said there is new research. Do you go back and fact check? And see?
Also. Yes. Dan untuk makluman baru ni dia share dengan saya lah. The new found, right, science. Whenever we do whatever exercise, the most important is the stretch one.
Yeah. The new research come out
The
like
new
lately
research.
and all something. So it says that the stretch part is more hypertrophic as compared to the contraction part. Both are important.
Yeah.
But if you wanna, like, you know, let's say that isolation movement, maybe later we'll do, and you always do. When you cannot go full range of motion, just performing that bottom half lengthen partials and all something, those are very hypertrophic and all something. That's the latest thing we are using in our program. Most of the time you see.
Yes.
So this kind of thing you go back and you
Yes,
check.
I make my study also, and I see, and I can tell this trainer is not bullshit. No.
And what about those in Instagram? You see sometimes people use one plate and do bicep exercise, or maybe stand on a ball that do squat.
Okay.
or
Last time I don't know.
Keep pushing. So this is what training to failure looks like. Most of this kind of exercise, the most people has to train like this. If you're doing a bicep curls, lateral raise, these are the small isolation movement. You have to push to the failure in order for one to see the maximum growth. Many people are not training. Many people do this little bit pain, then they drop. That's also one of the reasons people not building muscle in the gym. The minute before the pain hits, they quit. So then you're defeating the purpose to going to the gym and becoming whatever you want to become.
Okay.
The whole reason is that you don't have to train through the pain. Let's say if your lower back pain, you keep squatting, that's not good. But I'm talking about the muscle burn, that lactic acid burn, right? So you have to go through that pain. You have to train through that pain in order for you to see. So this is one of the reasons that you are seeing results in your body, because you push that.
Understand? Lepak dulu ah.
Yeah.
Shit. Huh? Bro, when you want to swim here, bro? Then, bro. Then going up. Then here.
Aku malu lah, bro.
Huh? Yeah. Okay guys, so dah cukup ke rekod? Ha? Cukup ah. So kita jumpa lagi. Tapi sekejap, belum lagi kat sini. Lepas kita training, kita boleh bidas kopi Americano. Okay guys, so dah habis training yang ni. Kita kena kopi dulu. So coach, maybe last advice to young men, whoever watch this video.
Okay, maybe what I can say that initial period, when in your early 20s, you're still studying and maybe in your college or uni. So at least the one thing, the easiest thing you can conquer is your health, your fitness. That's the number one and easiest thing, and can be achieved anywhere outside. You don't have to have a fancy gym or big gym, just basic, anything with the related physical. And that physical thing, the slowly, if you be consistent, just once you start, just be consistent for 1 year. I guarantee you within 1 year you will see some change in your body, and those changes will motivate you, and then you will thank your own self once you reach 30, because you already build the work ethic. Just once you start, give yourself 1 year. Imagine you have 60, 70 year. I'm talking about just 1 year. If you can give 1 year, you will thank that 1 year. Once you reach 30 plus, you will thank yourself that you put
Excuse
that
me.
1 year consistent hard work on your body. It will pay off in so many ways. That's all I can say.
Thank you. Jumpa lagi. Kalau apa pendapat korang untuk vlog macam ni? Next kita akan pergi naik kuda, apa-apa lah lifestyle saya setiap hari. Lifestyle minority guys. Sebab kalau benda-benda yang biasa pergi balik, baju masuk dalam, tu dia semua dah tahu, betul? Jadi kita bagi satu lifestyle minority. Nyak balu nyai.